Now we are heading to one of the most complicated skills we have to master for better understanding of the program. We have to combine the computation of the components we need for the strategy into our coding. We would focus on this piece of code in this video. You could get these codes from the file we attached. Note that we will use a for loop in this part to go through all the data. The length of SPY is the length of the dataset. Remember that we are starting off from 0, so we have to subtract 1 to get the last data. Each ticker is an index that we previously defined. For each one, we have to calculate its 1-month, 3-month, and 6-month returns. As we have set the momentum period into 1 month, 3 months and 6 months respectively, we have different blocks of codes calculating 3 returns in 3 timespans for each index. The first few months will be 0 by default because of insufficient amount of prior months. The other month's returns will be the percentage change of the returns respectively. Take 1-month return as example. We could get the return by getting the differential of closing prices of a particular index at time t and t-1. We then divide the result by the closing price at time t-1. Having said that, we cannot define the return merely with the one closing price, for example, at t equals 0, since we don't have closing price at t equals -1, and so when I-1 is smaller than 0, for example, I smaller than 1, the return would all be set as 0. Otherwise, we need to proceed to the next step to calculate the monthly return with the formula we mentioned. Same theory could be applied to the calculations of 3-month and 6-month returns. The only difference will be the period we choose, for example, t and t-3 for 3 months, t and t-6 for 6 months. Great! We can now add up returns from 1 month, 3-month and 6-month momentum period at time t for each index and get the total returns for them. We can simply sum them up to get the result. We will then check if the following inequality conditions are true. Note that a Boolean value, true or false, will be stored. For example, at a given time, if the index value of SPY is greater than to VUSTX and VUSTX is greater than VINEX, then we know that the 3 values will be true, true, and false respectively. We have now finished the third part and we're gonna talk about how to generate trading signals in the next video.